total,
Yes.
how many offers you had?
I have two offers
Okay.
from Mindtree and Infosys.
I hope people learn from this particular podcast. See, he's coming from a UPSC background. Before that, he did BCA. He had 2.5 years of. He joined as a Linux administrator and then made an internal switch to data analyst, which is quite amazing, right? If Kushal can do it, anybody can do it. Any specific word for iNeuron?
It's phenomenal.
Hello, guys. We have with us Kushal Saini, and who has recently made a transition from UPSC background completely. He was preparing for government jobs, and then he became a Linux administrator and finally made a transition to data science. So we'll get to know more about his journey. We'll get to know more about Kushal, his preparation strategy, and many more things. First of all, Kushal, welcome to this podcast. I
Thank you,
hope
sir.
the outcome of this podcast is to tell others like how to prepare properly and how probably your story motivates other with respect to the transition story that you have. So to start with, Kushal, tell us about your background, your education history and all, right? Let's go ahead with that.
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for inviting me. It's a dream come true for me. So, and sir, let's it's my as this is my name is Kushal, and I completed my higher secondary in 2012, and then I was uh, in graduation in Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. So
Mm-hmm.
in 2015, I completed my graduation. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
BCA.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, like previously, I was in my hometown in Punjab, Amritsar.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I moved into Delhi
Mm-hmm.
and start preparing for government exams.
Mm-hmm.
So in till 2018, I was preparing for government exams. So after that, I just changed my mind and moved into IT.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So, Kushal, now since you have already become a data analyst, what was the preparation strategies that you have taken? Because see, if you're coming from UPSC background, I think that part of time that you have invested, right? You have forgotten about coding and all, even though you come from BCA background. So how was your preparation strategy to get into data analyst? And I think this was an
Yes,
internal switch within the same company, right?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, as the 2018, I started my journey as a system administrator. So 1.8 years I am working there. So just like I want to in data analytics, but I don't know how to prepare for that one. So like we all know, there are huge resources over the internet, and I'm just confusing. First day watching someone's video, and next day I'm just forgetting and watching someone else's video. So I think when I got about you like on YouTube, so I think that time your subscriber also under 1 lakh. So
Okay.
when I subscribe your channel, so where I think I started watching your videos, and that time I haven't enrolled in iNeuron, but
Mhm.
when I start preparing for also taking notes. So
Mhm.
then like I heard about FSDS batch.
Mm.
So yeah, so where I got a complete idea. So already I 2 years of experience I already has gained, and I know about a little bit. I have information about my current company's project, how I can help them like using some data analytics stuff. And in my current company, in before 2020, data analyst team was not that
Mm.
big. Like there are only 2-3 people working
Mm.
there. So yeah, after FSTS batch, I like
You are from FHD's November batch, I guess, or
it's
Feb.
FSTS to the 2020. Before that, I
Oh, yeah,
have
Feb
got
batch. Feb batch. Okay, yeah. Okay.
it's a November batch, sir.
November batch. Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Before that, I am like your community sessions I used to
Mm.
follow. So before
Mm.
that, there
Okay.
are like community
So
sessions. Yes.
how did iNeuron help you to probably become a data analytics or to data analyst or to get into a data analytics industry? Your experience with iNeuron, you can talk about that.
Yes. Like when before that I am particularly like when I handling the data, so my complete perspective towards data is changed, completely changed. So
Mm.
now I know how to build a complete like end-to-end pipeline, like from beginning to end, from database end, from data processing, pre-processing, feature selection, and after that, when I am deploying that project. So like as we all know, when we are working in a company, there are lots of stuff we have to work on. We
Mm,
can't say we are
mm,
only doing some visualization or report. So in
mm,
current company as well, I am working all together. There are multiple things I have to done. So
mm,
yeah, in which I think all things I have learned from my FSDS experience. Like
mm,
there are Power BI stuff, business analyst stuff, and Python stuff, statistics stuff.
mm, mm. Okay. Uh, First of all, before going with your interview experience, like, did you had any internal interview also to probably get into data analyst or? Uh,
Yes, I have give 3 interviews.
okay, just tell
Uh,
about that experience overview, like what all questions they specifically asked and all.
yes, first interview at Genpack.
Mm-hmm,
So where I have cleared 2 rounds. First one for a coding round,
mm-hmm,
and which I have cleared, and second one for a SQL round.
mm-hmm,
And SQL round as well. There are 5 to 6 queries I have to write,
mm-hmm,
and I have written, I think, almost all queries I have written. Uh, and second interview was at Infosys.
mm-hmm,
So it's for a Spotify client.
mm-hmm,
So that one I have cleared, and also I received offer letter.
mm-hmm. Okay.
And yes, and third interview at it's Mind Tree. It's
Mm-hmm,
Chennai based.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, due to location parameters, I was not able to
So
locate
total,
there.
how many offers you had like that?
I have 2 offers
Okay.
from Mindtree and Infosys.
Okay.
Genpact, it's fine with interviews, but I haven't received any calls
Oh,
from there.
okay. Okay. Perfect. In the interview, what all things they asked you?
Yeah, there are 3, 4 rounds. One for coding round where basically they are asking like how to handle data, like
Mm,
pandas questions, like if I talking about more deep, like some functions like concat functions, merge functions, join
mm,
functions, and some pre-processing pandas profiling as well,
mm,
some EDA techniques,
mm,
and they are giving some scenario and asking how to handle the scenario. Please explain in front of camera, live camera. So yeah, in the second and third round, like SQL, in SQL case as well, they are asking
mm,
to write queries, giving
mm.
some scenarios, and yeah, it's I think if I would say I haven't learned anything apart from FSDS. It's
Okay.
completely all questions. Like if we follow complete course, like if we properly prepare for assignments, so we can
Mm,
answer each questions.
mm. Okay.
We just
Perfect.
have to practice.
Okay. Great. How was your experience with iNeuron mentors? About the teaching?
Uh,
Was it good?
yeah, personally, I would say from beginning with Sudhanshu, it's great. I think, and after that, when you started statistics,
Mm,
also it's great. After that, there is Sunny, and I
mm,
have a lot of session with Sunny as well. There are doubt clearing sessions as well,
mm,
and weekend classes as well. So
mm.
lots of like Sunny, Krishna, and Sudhanshu. So 3 mentors. I
Great.
love them.
Great. Great. Amazing. Um, okay. Like, talk about those challenges that probably you face to make this transition.
Yes, about challenges, like as I said, I have 2.5 years of gap, and also I was in system administrator where I my shift was like in
Mm,
night, sometimes day, sometimes night. So I'm not able to utilize my and not able to invest some time in to learn data analytics. So
mm,
yeah, I when I joined iNeuron,
mm,
so I heard about weekend classes. So on weekends, I have started preparing for data analytics, and also I think one Excel sheet you have shared about a
mm,
schedule, how we can
mm,
schedule,
mm,
and like coding in 3 months. So after that, Excel, Power BI, and Tableau stuff.
mm,
So
mm,
yeah, these challenges are there. We have to prepare for that one. Like some people are doing a 12-hour shift, some are doing a 10-hour shift. So we have to uh, like invest 1 to 2 hours daily to if we want any transitions.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now let's talk about those things. Like, see, there are many people who have career gap. There are many people who may not be getting in the interview call. So, what advice or what strategy would you like to give them? Because just to get motivated and probably stay on the course, because at one point of time, I think anybody will be able to crack.
Yes, as per my personal experience, when I was preparing for government exams, so
Mhm.
I must say, it's not wasted. You are using that
Mm,
experience in some other way. In
mm,
like I would say, when I was preparing for government exams, so I
mm,
learned much about mathematics stuff. So now
mm,
I am using that stuff.
mm,
So there are multiple techniques in data analytics as well. So we can use that experience in data analytics. So if someone from different background or someone is a gap, so
mm,
he can prepare some like some amazing projects and use that
mm,
stuff in that project.
true. And
Obviously,
obviously, we say that data science is all about multiple domains also. Like you may get any
yes,
domain problem statement. So obviously, your UPSC preparation has also helped in
yes,
this particular preparation and getting a job. That is super amazing. So that can basically say us that everything is important, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. So looking at the next 5 years, right? Would you want to settle with your current achievement, or would you like to do further, make a career transition towards data science as such?
Yes, when I taken FSTS batch, so my still goal is to become data scientist. So currently I'm working as a data analyst, but I'm still learning. I'm
Hmm.
still using my weekends on
Hmm.
OneNeuron, iNeuron portal and learning stuff. So I
Hmm.
just want to move into data scientist. So yeah,
Hmm.
in my current organization as well, we are here applying multiple techniques and
Hmm.
multiple creating multiple projects
Hmm.
to get into like to apply data scientist like
Hmm.
data any techniques here as well.
Hmm. True.
So this is my full I would say my goal to become data
Hmm.
scientist.
Great. Amazing. Now, Kushal, let's play some rapid fire round. Okay. Now, in this rapid fire round, I'll just ask you one question. Whatever thing comes in your mind first, just answer without thinking much. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Currently, what is the first word that is coming to your mind?
It's no words. It's dream come true.
Who is a role model? Someone who inspires you the most?
My brother.
Brother, elder one or younger one?
Uh, it's elder brother.
Elder brother. Any specific word for iNeuron?
It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Okay. What is your biggest fear?
Uh, these kind of interviews, podcast.
Okay, that is a fear. No, you should not be afraid of this, right? You're just sharing your experience, which will be super beneficial for others also, right? Okay, whenever you hear about chat GPT, what is the first word that comes to you?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Okay,
I'm using
perfect.
a lot.
Yeah, for making a code right? Great, great. Kushal, so thank you for your time. This was an amazing podcast. I hope people learn from this particular podcast. See, he's coming from a UPSC background. Before that, he did BCA. He had 2.5 years of. He joined as a Linux administrator and then made an internal switch to data analyst, which is quite amazing, right? So, and he also had two more offers, right, as suggested, like Mindtree and Infosys, right?
Infosys, yes.
Oh, yeah. So, if Kushal can do it, anybody can do it. But it's all like you just need to be disciplined. You need to work hard. You need to have that consistency. I hope I'm telling it right, Kushal? Uh,
Yes.
Kushal, any final thing, any final motivation that you want to tell to the audience, who probably are not able to clear the interviews, who are still preparing, working hard, anything?
Yes, I would say like we have to be consistent. Like when we are learning something and we are like motivated for 10 to 15 days and learning stuff. After that, we forget things. We have to be consistent each day. Like when you are giving some interviews, write down all the questions they have asked and just prepare for that when you are going in next round. So you should have complete idea what they have asked previously. So
Hmm.
you can't just forget the questions they have already asked to you and you haven't even seen that questions. So
Hmm.
just prepare that stuff, and if something is not like you are not understanding something, just
Hmm.
do Google and concern with your like mentor and clear that stuff. And
Hmm.
you should like have complete idea what you are saying in front of interviewer. You
Hmm.
can't just explain it's not like mugging up when we are mugging up something. So you have to be in-depth knowledge of that topic, I would say.
Okay, amazing. So thank you, Kushal, for your amazing feedback and obviously your learning experience and your transition story. So guys, this was it from our side. Yes, I'll see you all in the next podcast. Thank you, Kushal. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
So कुशल हो गया रिकॉर्डिंग। पहले मैं हिंदी में बात नहीं करता, आपको हिंदी आता है?
हाँ सर। सर
चलो।
पंजाबी हूँ तो हिंदी तो पूरा आता है।
चलो बढ़िया। तो इसलिए मैं पहले बात नहीं किया, इसलिए अब बात करता हूँ, मतलब एक बार हो जाता है पॉडकास्ट तब। और
यस।
कैसा लग रहा है बताओ काम करके?
सर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है एक्चुअली सर। मैं सच बताऊं तो मुझे पता नहीं था कि ये पॉडकास्ट आपके साथ होगा। मुझे लास्ट वीक आया था कॉल। तो
हाँ।
मैं एक्चुअली अपने होम टाउन में हूँ। तो
अच्छा
मेरा यहाँ पे थोड़ा इंटरनेट कनेक्शन का भी इशू है। मैं एक्चुअली 2 वीक्स लीव पे हूँ। तो
अच्छा 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 अच्छा,
आज
नो
मुझे
प्रॉब्लम।
जस्ट हाँ 30 मिनट पहले ही आइडिया हुआ कि आपके साथ है। तो मोमेंट ऐसा था कि मैं मना भी नहीं कर सकता था और मैं
हम्म
थोड़ा प्रिपेयर्ड भी नहीं था।
हम्म हम्म हम्म
तो फिर मैं सोचा चलो कर लेते हैं।
हम्म। नहीं नहीं, कर लो यार, इसमें क्या है, ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। करके अब
यस
मैं भी, मेरे पास 10 काम है, बट मैं पॉडकास्ट का ये ले रहा था सबसे अभी। अभी एक और है 7 बजे। और कैसा लगा आई न्यूरॉन का सर्विसेज, सारा चीज आई न्यूरॉन का काम?
हाँ सर बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है। अभी मैंने iNeuron का पीडब्ल्यू मर्जर भी आया मतलब मेरे माइंड में आया
हम्म
था। तो मतलब मेरे एक दो सर फ्रेंड और हैं जो iNeuron से हैं।
हम्म
थोड़ा सा एक कंसर्न टाइप था उनको कि अगर मतलब हमारा जो कोर्सेज है वो ऐसा तो नहीं हो जाएगा, या कुछ कोर्स ले रखे हैं हमने मतलब वो ऐसा तो नहीं हो जाएगा कि अभी वो। लेकिन वो सब क्लियर कर ही दिया था। तो अभी कोई इशू नहीं है वैसा। तो
हाँ,
एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा है सब
कोर्सेज
लोगों
तो
का।
कोर्सेज तो दोनों प्लेटफॉर्म में रहेंगे ना। आई न्यूरॉन का आई न्यूरॉन
मैंने
में
सर
जो होता है।
हाँ मैंने सर iNeuron का अपने ऑफिस में काफी प्रमोशन किया है। मैंने सब लोगों से बात करता रहता हूँ। तो सब लोगों को कोर्सेस
तो
रेफरेंस देता
एफिलिएट
रहता हूँ।
एफिलिएट एफिलिएट बनवा लो ना अपना, तुम भी
हाँ
कमा
सर
लोगे
मैंने
पैसे।
हाँ मैं ट्राई करता रहता हूँ सर। मैं बात करता रहता हूँ। अभी कुछ
हम्म
फ्रेंड स्विगी में है तो उनसे भी बात करता रहता हूँ। वो भी आई थिंक दो दो दोस्त हैं, उन्होंने तो ले भी रखा है iNeuron का। हाँ
अच्छा, ठीक है
सर
ठीक
एक
है
दो
यार।
चीज थी, मैं आपसे पूछ सकता हूँ?
हाँ बोलो बोलो बोलो।
हाँ सर जैसे अभी होता है मैं डेटा साइंस के लिए प्रेपरेशन कर रहा हूँ सर। समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि मैं ना मतलब टाइम मैनेज तो कर रहा हूँ लेकिन समटाइम ओवर थिंकिंग काइंड ऑफ स्टफ एंड मतलब मेरा टाइम वेस्ट हो जाता है।
हम्म
तो मैं जैसे मेरे पास 2 आवर्स हैं तो मैं देखता हूँ जैसे मैं आपको फॉलो करता रहता हूँ। तो आप सर मल्टीपल चीजें करते हैं दिन में।
हम्म
आप सुबह लाइव हो रहे हैं, उसके बाद वीडियो भी अपलोड कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद आप iNeuron भी जाते हैं, काम भी करते हैं, आप हैकाथॉन चलाते हैं। मतलब आप कैसे मतलब आपका माइंड नहीं कंफ्यूज हो जाता कि आज मैं अभी जैसे आपने मेरे साथ पॉडकास्ट किया अभी उसके बाद आप कुछ और करोगे? तो
हम्म।
आपका माइंड फोकस कैसे रहता है एक चीज पे, मतलब वन टाइम पे फोकस कैसे रहता है?
देखो यार, अभी तो मैं ना ऐसा रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा हूँ, मैं पहला इंग्लिश करता हूँ बाद में हिंदी करता हूँ वही टॉपिक का। समझे? अभी
हाँ।
जो पीडब्ल्यू मास्टर्स का बैच लॉन्च हुआ है ना डेटा साइंस का, उसमें इंग्लिश हिंदी दोनों है। और उसमें रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा हूँ। देखो वो सब कुछ नहीं होता, इनिशियली थोड़ा डिफिकल्टी होता है, बट अगर आप अपना दिमाग ऐसा ट्रेन करते हैं ना। देखो क्या है कि मैं दिन में देखता हूँ कि मेरा क्या काम है, ये यहाँ से ये टाइम में मेरे को यही करना है, तो यही काम में फोकस हो जाऊंगा। इसलिए मैं सबको बोलता हूँ भाई मेरे को कैलेंडर इनवाइट भेजो, जो भी रहेगा टेस्टिमोनियल भी है, कैलेंडर इनवाइट भेजो। तो मैं कैलेंडर इनवाइट कंटिन्यूसली हर घंटे देखते रहता हूँ क्या काम है, उससे पहले क्या खत्म करूँ। जब तुम्हारा पॉडकास्ट आने से पहले मैं 2 वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर दिया। तो
जी सर।
इस टाइप से ना आपको ट्रेंड होना पड़ता है। तो उससे आपको अपना प्रोडक्टिविटी पता चलेगा, आप कितना काम कर पा रहे हैं, उसके हिसाब से आप इम्प्रूवमेंट कर पाएंगे। आपको ये इतना पता चलेगा ठीक है मैं आज कुछ नहीं कर पाया इतना, तो आप कल एटलीस्ट ये लगाओगे दिमाग में, नहीं यहाँ पे मेरे को इतना तो करना है।
यस सर।
तो ये प्रैक्टिस से होता है इनिशियली, मतलब ऐसे ही स्पॉट में नहीं आता है। अभी अभी मेरे को भी टाइम नहीं हो रहा है मैनेज में, पढ़ नहीं पा रहा हूँ कुछ नया चीज, है ना। तो उसके लिए भी टाइम लगता है। तो वो भी देखूंगा भी कैसा होता है मैनेज, कहाँ फिट करूंगा वो सारा चीज।
हाँ, ओवर थिंकिंग काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर होता है, मतलब मैं जैसे
हाँ, वो ज्यादा
बहुत सारे
सोचना नहीं
सेशंस में
है,
देखता
मैं
हूँ।
सबसे बेस्ट बात
हम्म
बोलूँ ना, सोचना ही नहीं है, जो काम है वो खत्म करो, ऐसा।
हम्म
फिर सोचेंगे अरे यार वो कैसे होगा, ये कैसे होगा, नहीं, काम है तो करो।
हम्म। मेरे सर कितने माइंड में प्लान है, एंड टू एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स है, मोंगोडीबी काइंड ऑफ स्टफ है, लेकिन ये होता है कि जैसे मैं करने बैठता हूँ, कुछ ना कुछ आ जाता है जिसकी वजह से वो स्टक हो जाती हैं चीजें, और फिर
तो
वही सब।
ऐसा टाइम रखो कि जहाँ पे स्टक ना हो, ठीक है। बैठ
हम्म
रहे हो तो ऐसा टाइम तुम मैनेज करके रखो कि बीच में कुछ काम ना है। ऑफिस
यस
का
सर।
काम ऑफिस के टाइम में करो, बाकी कामों के लिए टाइम निकालो, ठीक है।
यस सर।
ये चीज होता है।
थैंक यू सर।
चलो ठीक है, चलो एंजॉय करो।
थैंक यू सर।
अब हम देखो जैकेट निकालेंगे, देखो कॉलेज वाला का टी शर्ट पहने हैं, रिकॉर्डिंग करेंगे, ठीक है। चलो, बाय। हाँ,
बाय सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
चलो।